Just get this set up so my mat is in there. I want a little bit of the wall in there today because we're going to end with using the wall to, oh goodness, to do our last posture. So I'll say you need to get, there we go, you need to get your wall ready also. Okay. Okay, so I got Sam on there. I see Karen. Hi, Karen. And does this have? All right, Sam is going to be showing up soon. I'm waiting for Chili Chick, my sister in Texas, and the whole family there. So I'm going to get rid of my gum. Let's get the music going. And we'll get started. How is the music? Good morning. Good morning. So I got 3. We got Karen and Sam. 4. Okay. Awesome. All right, we're good. All right, is the music? And looks like Javi's going to be joining us. That should be good for this music. All right. Okay. Let's arrive on our mats. So come. Oh, I'm sitting on the mat. Onto the sits bones. I haven't done yoga since last week, so I skipped the Wednesday night. My routine is all off, so I don't know. That is what it is. Awesome. You're doing fabulous. Alright. Arrive on your mat. Close your eyes. Go inside. Feel the weight of your body. Sits bones on the mat. Lengthen up through the spine. Bring your chin level with the earth. Pull the chin back slightly. Open up the neck. Create the neck lock. Just think of it making a little bit of a double chin so that your spine is nice and straight. And then find your breath. Begin to follow your breath all the way through the inhale. All the way through the exhale. Begin to notice that empty space at the top of the inhale and at the bottom of the exhale, that empty, vast, limitless space. Begin to pause there briefly before returning to the breath. Top of your next inhale in that vast, empty, limitless space. Place your intention for today's class, or for your day, or for your week. And that's, come on. I'm rising off our mats as usual. Let's try to stand up without touching them out, putting the hands down. And we'll begin today with sun salutations. And give you a chance to move your phone. I'm going to be using the wall at the very end. We're going to do the feathered peacock position. So we'll be doing the navel center. And then we'll do that sequence to where we go to the feather. I know some of you know it. Others will need a wall. So we can all get our inversion with the wall, even if it's modified, even if you've never done it, but I know some of you have done it. So Let's warm up the body with sun salutations. Hands at the heart center. Inhale, lean back, keep the arms by the head. Exhale, full fold. Inhaling, stepping the left leg back, looking up. Exhaling to plank. Suspend your breath out, drop your knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, stepping the left leg forward, looking up. Exhaling, full fold. And inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale the arms to heart center. Just flow with your breath. You don't have to hit these postures all the way. We're just warming up. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, look up. Exhale to plank. Suspend the breath out, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, stepping the left leg forward, looking up. Exhaling, full fold. And inhaling, coming all the way back up. Exhaling the arms to heart center. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, stepping the left leg back, looking up. Exhale to plank. Suspend the breath out, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, stepping the left leg forward, looking up. Exhaling, full fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale the arms to heart center. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, look up. Exhale to plank. Suspend the breath out, 8 points of contact. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, left leg forward, look up. Exhaling, full fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale the arms to heart center. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, look up. Exhale to plank. Suspend the breath out. 8 points of contact. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Look up. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale the arms to heart center. Last one fast. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, look up. Exhale to plank. Suspend the breath out. 8 points of contact. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, stepping the left leg forward, looking up. Exhaling, full fold. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. Exhaling the arms to heart center. Now let's hold it for a few breaths. Inhale, lean back, sink down in. Keep the arms by the head. Get that bend in the back. Not dropping the head back, but staying strong. Miracle bend. Reach your fingertips to the wall behind you. Lengthen. And on your next exhale, full fold. Let the torso just hang right off of the hips. Pull up in the kneecaps and isolate the backs of the legs. Should be nice and warmed up now. So let's lengthen our muscles. Now let's soften the knees and grab onto the elbows and come into ragdoll. So create some movement here, letting the weight of your head and your arms lengthen the spine, and the movement opens up the vertebrae, creating space between each one. works right for you. Play with it. And coming back to center. Drop the hands down. And we'll step the left leg all the way back on the mat. Drop the left knee down and look up. And here you want to let your shoulder blades sink down your back. Relax your facial muscles. Let your pelvic bones sink towards the mat. And then on your next exhale, step the right leg back to plank. And take a moment to align your plank. Get the palms right underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Shoot through the heels to the crown of your head. No bend in the hips or the waist here. Nice straight line. But if you need to, at any time today, drop down to the knees for your planks, don't bend the waist. Don't do this. Keep that straight. Ready? Next exhale, drop the knees down if you're not already there. Bring your chest between your hands and bring your chin to the mat. Squeeze your elbows in towards the rib cage as you pull your shoulder blades together behind your back. Your next inhale, bring the body up to cobra and flatten your feet. So feel your hip bones sinking towards the mat as you pull your shoulder blades down the back, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And then let's shift our hips from side to side, gently, just opening up that lower spine a little more. Coming back to center, tuck the toes under, come into down dog. Push through the fingertips. See if you can't lift your palms off the mat. This protects the wrists. Lengthen the heels towards the mat. Shoot your tailbone towards the ceiling. And now let's walk our dog, alternately dropping a knee into the down dog, pushing the other heel back to the mat, opening up the calves. And let's bring both heels back towards the mat. Looking forward, let's step the left foot inside the left hand or as close as you can get. No, but everybody's body is a little different. Drop that right knee down. And look up. Relax your facial muscles. And then on your next exhale, step the right leg forward. And let's grab the backs of our legs this time. Pull the torso down. And you decide how much of a bend you need in your knees. We want to be able to feel this both in the back and the spine. And the next inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale the arms to heart center. Okay. I'm not sure if my music is a little bit too loud. It's distracting me. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. So let's come down to the mat and let's start with a couple cat-cows. So come down to all fours. And cat-cow, begin to inhale as you tuck your toes under, arch the back and look up. And exhale. Flattening the feet. Inhaling. Drawing the breath into the body. Coming into cow. Exhaling to cat. Tucking under. Look at your belly button. Flatten the feet. Just like you're pushing and pulling your breath in and out of the body. Coming back to center. So we're going to start with don't step on me. That's right. We're gonna start with 2 minutes of boat. So let's come onto our backs. 2 minutes, beginning now, coming up into boat. So you can do whatever version of boat works for your body. Your legs can be straight. You can hold the backs of the knees if you need to. You can move the arms around. We're going to try to entertain the mind and stay here, and where we can hopefully keep it from telling us to quit. It's always, this will help us learn the difference between listening to our body and listening to our minds. Our bodies are wise, our minds are wild. Your body will know, but your mind will tell you differently. But only you know the difference. And that's something we have to learn. So keep going. Doing good. 1 minute in. So kind of a little mantra going through your mind here too to keep you up. I was like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. You can go, I know I can, I know I can. Or Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Whatever works for you. Keep going. Last 30 seconds. Almost there. 15. And I will count us down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Whew. Feeling nice and warm in the core there. That's a good thing. Whew. So we're going to come back onto all fours. Do a couple cat-cow breaths. And then we'll do our plank. Minutes of both can be a little trying on the lower back, so let's move the energy through it. All right. So we're going to step into plank, and I'm going to time us. So we're going to do 30 seconds here. While we're in normal plank, you can drop down to the elbows. I'll give you about 5-second warning when we're going to go into our pull. So we're going to first here, we're going to begin pulling the right knee to the right elbow in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's draw that right knee to the right elbow. Straighten back the leg out. Keep going. And yes, you can drop down to the left knee if you need to. Keep no bend in the hips or waist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and put the right foot down. All right, we'll do another 30 seconds here, and we'll go to the other side. Okay, so we're 1 minute in, or 1:15 in. Stay nice and strong in that core. And 5 seconds to taking the left knee to the left elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Draw it up. Last 10 seconds here. 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. See, I can tell that I haven't done this in a week because I was doing this twice a week. And I was up to 4.5 minutes. I don't think I'm going to make it on my without bending my knees to the mat. So, last 10 seconds here, we're going to lower down. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to the mat. Woo! That was 2.5 minutes, so good job. Got the sides in. I'm going to be doing a little more plank as we move into that feathered peacock pose. Let's come up and do a couple cat-cows here. Nice, all right. So I'm sitting down in staff, just the legs straight out. Anytime I'm in staff, I always pick up my buttocks and pull my buttocks back a little bit so that I'm sitting on the front of my sits bones. Not that that's huge here because we're going to lift up into reverse plank. So we'll do 1 minute of reverse plank. So this one, you might have to play with a couple times. So just do your best with it. Give yourself a moment to relax. If you can't hold it, the body's got to get used to this one. So we'll just put our hands right behind the buttocks and pull the buttocks up. Coming into reverse plank. And my calves are not happy with me. So you have the feet straight, or you can be on the heels. We just want the body to be straight as a board, from the heels to the crown of the head. Push the hips up. Doing good. Halfway there. All right, almost done. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Nice. Oof. Let's lower down all the way to the mat. Excellent. Let's begin alternate leg lifts here. Inhaling the left leg to 90, exhaling to the mat. Inhaling the right leg to 90, exhaling to the mat. And continue. Following your breath. And I'm a little winded from the reverse plank, so as my breath slows, my movement should slow. So you want to synchronize the movement with your breath. Keep going. Close your eyes, go inside. We always close our eyes when we're on the mat. It's not in standing postures, we don't want to close our eyes, but anytime you're on the mat, sitting, laying down, close your eyes and go inside. Just feel your body. And synchronizing your movement with the breath. Imagine that you're breathing directly into the navel center, feeling where that energy for this movement is coming from. That'll come in handy when we do the double leg lifts next. Almost there. Let's finish with the right leg since we began with the left. Legs down. Now, if you have any back problems here, you can put your hands underneath your hips and tilt your back into the mat. You're going to bring our arms straight up from the shoulders, if your back will allow you to do this, or not, like I said, put your hands underneath the buttocks. We're going to begin double leg lifts. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Again, synchronizing the movement with your breath. And imagining that you're breathing directly into the navel center. Last 30 seconds. Last few breaths. So on your next exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Feel that energy in the navel center. Just think of it as energy waves moving out through the body. Let it dissipate through the body. Now let's pull up from the shoulder blades and bring your nose between your knees. Also tilt your hips under so you can curl into a ball. And we're going to begin opening up. Inhaling, bring the legs out to 45 degrees, the arms come to a T and hover, and exhaling, tucking in. Inhaling, opening up. Exhale, tuck in. Now it's up to you. You don't have to bring the head up. If you have neck problems, that might be painful. You can leave the head on the mat as you tuck under. Just like that. Again, you're synchronizing the movement with the breath. Going. This will be our longest posture today. So just keep going with it. Keep moving and breathing, imagining that you're breathing directly into your navel center. You can even get a visual going here. I
imagine that I'm a squid or a jellyfish, opening up in the water and closing in for movement. Opening up. But you can imagine whatever you like, whatever comes to you. Keep going. We're on the home stretch. Shins are tightening up. Last few breaths. Almost there. On your next exhale, leave your knees tucked in. Put your head on the mat if it's not already there. Grab onto the right leg and inhale the left leg to 90 degrees and exhale it to the mat. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. If you have some popping with that tendon across the bone, just position your foot differently, either out or in. Grab that right leg, keep it nice and pulled tight to the body. We're balancing that navel energy through the hips here. Switch sides on your next exhale. We'll do 2 rounds of this. The idea that we have no bend in the lifting leg. But right now my shin is tightening up, so planking it wasn't working for me at first. Listening to the body. On my next exhale, let's draw that right knee into the chest. Inhale the left leg to 90. And do the second round. Next exhale, let's switch sides. Last round. And the next exhale, go ahead and draw that right knee in, and we'll rock from head to toe and come standing up onto our mats. All right, let's get that turned off. Excellent job. We're done with the navel. We'll go on to the peak postures. Well, the feathered peacock sequence. So we open up our backs a little and then do our inversion. Okay? We're doing good on time here.
So let's just do a flow. Do power yoga flow. So we inhale, lean back. Exhale, full fold. This time we'll float both feet back to plank, so you can step back or jump back, whatever works for your body. We're going to lower down towards the mat and inhale to cobra, exhale to down dog. And from here, we're going to drop our knees to the mat, and we're going to sit back into downward facing hero. And the difference between downward facing hero and child's pose is that you keep your arms engaged. So this will be our resting posture for this sequence. Take a couple breaths here, and then we're going to drop our elbows to the mat. We're going to stack our shoulders on top of the elbows, stack our hips on top of the knees, and we're going to step back into plank on the elbows. Oops. Yeah, stepping back to plank on the elbows. Next time we're going to do a couple cat-cows there, but not this time. So let's take a couple breaths here. And inhale deeply, and exhale, lower to the mat, and inhale to Sphinx. So as you come into Sphinx, really pull your shoulders back and down, and open up your heart center to what's in front of you. Bring the head forward, looking straight ahead. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower to the mat, arms out in front. Interlace the fingers, bring the feet together. Inhale, up into locust. Couple breaths here. Big inhale up. Exhale, lower to the mat. Still having that cramp. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders. We're going to push ourselves to high plank. Drop our knees back to the mat, sit back into downward facing hero pose. Okay. Now we'll drop our elbows to the mat and come up to tabletop on the elbows. A couple cat-cow breaths here. Let's come back to a neutral spine. Step back to plank on the elbows again. Big inhale. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhaling to Sphinx. This time, opening up the front, the heart center to what's in front of you. Let's bend the right leg. Bring the foot towards the buttocks. We're going to reach the right arm back. Grab onto that foot. Keep nice and strong in that left elbow, so don't sink down in. Stay up. Keep those shoulders parallel with the front edge of the mat, and see if you can't guide that foot closer to the buttocks. Now we're going to reach inside and grab the inside of the right ankle and push the foot away from the body. Open up the spine. Nice big inhale here, and exhale, bring the arms out in front. Come into locust, inhale up, exhale to the mat, palms underneath the shoulder, pushing yourself to high plank. Bending the right leg again, foot to the buttocks. We're going to bring the right knee to the nose. Stay tucked under for a breath or two here. We're going to put the right foot to the mat. Stay strong in that left leg for a couple breaths. Imagining a straight line from the right knee to the left heel. And then we'll drop the left knee to the mat. And pull the tailbone to the wall behind you as you let your torso come over that right leg. And come up on the fingertips if your body will allow, and walk the hands out in front of the foot. Nice, let's walk the hands back. Deep bend in that right knee. We're going to step back to plank. We're going to do plank on the left side. And we'll just see if our body will allow us. We can bend that right leg. Take hold of that right foot. Let's come back to plank on the right. We're going to take that right elbow and bring it down to the mat. Coming to plank on the elbows again. Then we're going to drop our head between your elbows. So you're looking down at the mat. Walk the feet forward. Coming up into dolphin. And we take that right leg, bend it again overhead. Just leave it there, plant it there, and we're going to hop with the left leg. See if we can't bring those hips directly over the shoulders. And then when you're ready, come sitting back into downward facing hero pose and take a few restorative breaths. We will come back to that feathered peacock pose against the wall at the when we're done here. So we're just trying to teach the body and opening up the shoulders. We're going to stay nice and strong through the shoulders. Go and drop your elbows back down to the mat. Stack the shoulders on top of the elbows, hips on top of the knees, and we'll do the other side. Couple cat-cow breaths here. Coming back to a neutral spine and stepping the legs back to plank on the elbows. Big inhale. Exhale, lower to the mat, inhaling to Sphinx. Open up your heart center to what's in front of you. And then we're going to bend the left leg, bring the foot towards the buttocks, staying nice and strong in the right side and reaching back and grabbing hold of the foot and guiding it towards the buttocks. Again, imagine keeping your shoulders parallel to the short edge of the mat. And now we're going to reach inside. We can grab our pant leg or our ankle and push the leg away from the body. Opening up the back. Big inhale. And exhale, lower to the mat. Arms out in front, feet together. Inhaling to locust. Exhale, lower down. Palms underneath the shoulder. Push yourself to high plank. And spin the left leg, foot to the buttocks. And then tuck under knee to nose. Keep that leg as tucked into the body as you can. So put the left foot inside the left hand. And let that pelvic one sink down in. Stay nice and strong in the right leg for a couple breaths here. Opening up. And then drop the right knee to the mat. And pull the tailbone to the wall behind you as your body comes over the left leg. Up on the fingertips, walk the hands out in front. Sink down in. Bring the hands back if they're not already there. 90-degree bend in the left knee, right knee off the mat. Step back to plank. We'll do plank on the right side.
And so if we can't bend that left leg, capture the foot. Go with that. Let's come back, bring that left elbow to the mat, plank on the elbows. Drop your head between your elbows, but all the way to the mat. Coming into dolphin, walk the feet forward as you pull your tailbone towards the ceiling. We're doing the other side, so we're bending the left leg. Let the foot just stay right there at the buttocks. This left leg is going to help pull you up and balance you. So little donkey kicks with the right leg. Just imagine getting your hips right over on top of the shoulders, which are right on top of the elbows. And get the body in a straight line. And when you're ready, you can sit back into downward facing hero pose and take a couple breaths. So let's sit up using our navel center. So start, keep the head, the arms right by the head, and use your navel center to bring you up to sitting. Lower your hands down. And now we'll go to the wall. The wall will get us into that final posture, so we'll want to do both sides. And then, we're doing great for time here. I'm going to keep these on for an hour, so they're watchable again and doable again. So, coming to the wall. I'm just using this little side wall. I only need one little bit. You're going to be away from the wall. I'm going to bring my mat almost to it. You can see that little bit of step there I'm going to have to contend with. So what you want to do first is come to the wall, come into your tabletop on the elbows and knees. My glasses are going to fall off, so I'm just going to take them off. And you want to come in to dolphin first. Okay, so you're at the wall and in dolphin. Then I'm going to start with my right side. So I'm going to bring my left leg to the wall and let that right leg fall over. So what I'm trying to do is stack my hips on top of my shoulders. And now I have that posture. The foot against the wall should be parallel to the buttocks, parallel to the floor. Okay? Not higher. Because if you put it up too high like this, you can't it pushes you forward instead of just holding your hips right over your shoulders. So let's try the other side. Parallel to the floor or even a little lower. Oh, nice. Whew. Alright. Best part, Shavasana. Whew. You know, got an inversion, a lot of core today. Whew. Let's see if I can't get right in front of this. There we go. So I want you to come into Shavasana. Not me, I'm not gonna. So you have to come lying on your back. You just like this. Ooh. See, now I'm doing it. But I'll come back up and play some tags for you. So shake your legs out, shake your arms out, and find your breath. Again, always coming back to the breath. And we'll just do a 3-part today on the relaxation. A few breaths here before we start using our breath to relax the body. So bring your attention to your toes. We'll start there. And inhale, flex the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, the ankles, the shins,
The calves, pull up in the kneecaps, feel the tension, wrap around the back of the knee, and flex the quads at the thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Create as much tension as you possibly can. The more tension you can create, the more you can release and relax. And as you exhale, let it go. Let the tension melt into the mat beneath you or whatever you're on. Maybe take a couple breaths to get that all that tension out. Moving up the body, you're going to begin your inhale and flex the buttocks. Feel your body rise as you create as much tension as you can in your buttocks. Flex the pelvic floor muscles. Do a Kegel, pulling up and in. Flex the lower abdomen, small of the back, mid-abdomen, mid-back, and then squeeze your rib cage around your internal organs and flex your pectoral muscles. Squeezing the whole mid part of the body. Squeeze. Create as much tension as you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And as you exhale, release. Relax. Let the tension melt out of your body. And bring your attention to your hands. Before we do the inhale, just ball your hands into fists. And just doing that, you might feel some emotion come to you. Just let that emotion just sit right in the palms of your hands. Begin your inhale and squeeze those fists. Flex from the wrist to the elbow, elbow to the shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades behind your back as you shrug your shoulders up to your ears, and then make a sourpuss face like you ate something very bitter, flexing every muscle in the face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And as you exhale, release. Relax, let the tension go, let the tension melt into the mat beneath you. And now you can begin to just walk yourself back through mentally in your body. See if there's any tension left. If you find tension, flex the muscles and consciously let it go. When you're ready, dive into the vibration and become a sound wave. fingertips and your toes, encircling your wrists and your ankles. First one direction and then the other. And rub the palms of the hands and soles of the feet together, fully bringing yourself back into your body. Calm, energized, aware. And stretch your body out long. Let's bring our arms into a T. And today we'll bend both legs, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Pick up the buttocks and shift the hips towards the right, lining it up with the right heel is what I do. Take the right leg, wrap it around the left, and keeping both shoulder blades on the mat, drop the knees to the left side of the body as you turn and look over the right shoulder. So then you can take your left hand and put those knees closer to the floor, if you like. And bring the knees back up towards the center and unwind. Pick the hips up, shift them to the left side of the mat. Wrap the left leg around the right leg. And drop both knees to the right side of the body as you turn and look over the left shoulder. You can take that right hand and hold onto the knees. And bring the knees back up. Unwind. Center the hips back on the mat. Pull the knees into the chest and rock from head to toe. Massage each vertebrae. Carve your torso into a C. Kind of like a rocking horse. Yes, massage every vertebrae. And then come sitting up in easy pose. Oh, nice. Oh, close the eyes. Go back inside. Ending where we began. Feeling the sits bones on the mat. Maybe noticing what's different this time as opposed to when you first arrived on the mat. Feeling the sits bones coming to the breath. Shut the door, please, Kavi. He's too loud up there. Sorry. So, I do not be distracted. Coming to your breath. Following your breath all the way. Inhale through the exhale. And beginning to notice the empty space at the top of the breath and the bottom of the breath. Pausing there briefly, just as long as is comfortable for you. Just dwelling in the vast, limitless emptiness as long as you can. Returning to the breath when you're ready. And then let's bring our hands into prayer pose at the heart center. And let's place at the top of our next inhale in that vast, empty, limitless space. Let's place one thing that brings us so much gratitude. And let's let our one thing bring that feeling of gratitude, feeling it right in the heart center. And then on your next inhale, let your breath carry that feeling of gratitude to every cell of your body. And then let's end with one long Om. Inhale it again. Nice, Satnam.
Now all the way down as far as you can to balance your chakras with the Earth's magnetic field.
And we're on our way. Awesome. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, everybody. Awesome.